Hi, I'm back, Dragons. Now we're going to talk about the exams. So yeah, they are take home and they're all applied. Andrea Pappas was in my undergrad research methods class. Guess what? It's just the same except way more difficult. I'm sure she just had a massive coronary. But anyway, yeah, you'll get like a week to do it and you get one question a day, which is rather difficult. So, get yourself ready for that. So it'll go hot on February 21st, and then it's due on February 28th. And then the second exam will be hot on March 21st, and then due on March 28th. So we'll talk more about those as they come up. I think they're a lot of fun, and they're very cool and very challenging. There's that. So we'll see. Okay. Then you'd also get a grade for doing the conference. Okay, so we have two conferences. I don't think the second one's going to go. That's OCCJE because of COVID. Of course, COVID. I think it's not going to go. But in case it does, be prepared that you might have to do two conferences. And then, of course, the Tiffin University Research Conference, which will be April 20th and 21st. So put those dates down and make sure that you're available for those dates, 20th and 21st. Those will take the place of a class, okay? The last day of class, which on the last day of class, which is April 24th, all you have to do is hand in your project, okay? So we'll get to that in a minute. But the research conference grade consists of presentation of your research at the TU conference and OCCJE if it goes, and a packet. And the packet includes your presentation, which we're going to practice those, a summary paper, the PowerPoint of your presentation, and if it goes virtual, then your recording of your presentation. The research summary handout, the RSH, also formerly known as the sexy handout. It used to be SH, but I changed it. And that's it. So that packet has to be put together. And then the next grade will be the research invention group presentation. So you're going to be breaking up into groups. I think there's 13 of you, so it'll be 3 groups of 4. And one will have an extra person. And then you have to come up with an invention and base it on research, which I have gotten the craziest inventions. You have to just come up with something cool, unique, something that you think the world might need. And then you have to do any kind of research on it that you like, which it's always really fun. So, yeah, I'll be putting the groups together, and then I'll put the who's in what group up on the Moodle as well. And then number 8 and 9 is your research project, which counts for twice as much as everything else. So that's 8 and 9, and your project is going to be your write-up of all your research as professionally as you can, and it must be bound, okay? And yeah, I'll go through all those specifics as we get closer to that. And just as a little warning that if you want to do a master's thesis, then your project for this class, not the total grade for the class, just your write-up, your project, has to receive an A. If you don't get an A for your research project, then you won't be able to do a master's thesis. So it is your time to shine, okay? And you can do your project on any single thing you want. You can continue what your proposal was in Psych and Law, or you can say, yeah, I don't think I can be married to this thing. I want to start something new. That's completely fine as well. So you can do that too. We'll discuss that when you call me or when we make an arrangement. And then whatever forum or online homework, there's so many really good topics that you can do in research right now. There's so much going on in the world. Sometimes it's just, what's going on in the world. Like last year, the end of last year, when COVID hit, I was in South Africa having a ball, right? And I mean, we were hearing about, oh, this is happening in Italy, and this is happening in Europe, and all this other stuff. We didn't really think much about it. We're in South Africa, right? And when we found out that the world was going to shut down, we were on the last plane out of South Africa, literally arriving the day everything shut down. So, of course, I did what I should do, is do research on it. So I hooked up with professors in South Africa, in Australia, in Canada, the United States. Why am I forgetting somebody? I'm forgetting... anyway, I'm forgetting a country. Anyway, we've been doing research on COVID. After I make this video, I'll remember who it was. But it's been like really a challenge. So see, that's something that was born out of, I hadn't really thought of doing that at all. But as I was sitting there thinking about all these implications of COVID, I figured, well, there's going to be a lot of legal issues going on. And sure enough, here we are, lots of legal issues. And so I figured that fits really, really well in forensic psychology because, you know, it's all about psychology. I mean, some people want to take shots, some people don't want to take shots, some people trust the doctor, some people don't trust it. What is that all about? Research. That's what it's about. So, yeah, so that's worth 2 and whatever online forums as well. So grades 1 through 10 are what you're going to do. And then you're required to meet with me at some time during the semester. I put my grading scale in there. If you get 100, you get, if you have 100 average in the class, then that's great. That's an A+, 90 to 99 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and 59 and below is a F. So you have, that's supposed to be 1,000 points, but again, something else I got to change for the class. And then in the syllabus, I did week by week breakdown of everything we're going to cover. They make us put this down like this. We maybe go faster or slower than this. There might be something that we add because, wow, this happened in the world and how can we do research on it? You know, so it's really unpredictable. They make us do this so that you would know generally what's going to, what we expect of you, and where you can get resources. If for some reason, you know, we have to meet virtually, there's a huge blizzard, or God forbid I get COVID and I can't come into class to teach. I did get my first shot already, so we'll see. Who knows? Yeah, so anything could happen, and the class might go virtual. It has a thing there for you to look at what we're supposed to be doing that week. And I can make videos like this, and you can watch them, and that's fine. And you can always talk to me, you can always call me, you can always text me. We can do a Facebook thing, like I said before. Just let me know. So there it goes all the way down to, okay, we have no class on April 13th because that's spring break week. And this is the only reason why I'm starting it early. And this is early in my mind. The online grad class started on the 11th. I don't know why. Then this class, which was supposed to start after the 19th, because all the classes start on the 19th. And then they said, oops, no, it's supposed to start the 16th. I don't know what's going on. So when I was talking to Professor Krieger, we were like, well, if we start on the 16th, then they can have no class on the 13th, and then people might be traveling for Easter, so we will not meet in person on those 2 days. So there you go. But there will be stuff that you can be doing during those things. Don't worry about it, so that you don't fall behind. Because then the conferences will be coming up, and before conference comes up, I'm going to have you all practice your presentations so that you guys look polished and wonderful for the presentations. And I put in big letters, red letters, all caps, bolded, and highlighted just so you wouldn't miss it when the university conference is. And if you just scroll down the thing, you can see that. And when the project is due, that's the very last week of class. It's the very last thing that you're going to do is hand in your project. My office is in McKillop House, and at that point you will hand in a paper copy, bound, of your research project. You will hand in one on the Moodle, not bound of course, just e-copy. And then all your materials, you need to get a black, it doesn't have to be black, but a plastic carrying bin. I don't have one here, but I will show you on a video coming up what it's supposed to look like. So I think they're like $10 at Walmart, maybe $7. You don't have to buy a book for this class, so you might as well dish out with $7 to get a little carrying bin, because I don't want a cardboard box. Because one time, there's always that student who decided to put all their papers in a cardboard box from research class, all their questionnaires, everything, and then not only was it raining, but it went flying down the street. And yeah, no, in a plastic bin. I'll show you. And then I have the grading rubrics, which tells you everything that has to be everywhere and how much you're going to be graded for all kinds of things, just in case you're interested in that. And then I put all the university policies. So there you have it, week 1. Okay, 2 videos. I'm really excited. I'm always excited about research, and I'm always excited to see what students are going to do. Sometimes students come up with really cool ideas, or they want to do a conference that's, you know, somewhere cool, which we can do. No big deal. And of course our own conferences. So it's all about your career, right? Because I'll tell you, employers are looking for good researchers. You're going to do a lot of research when you get out of here. Mark my words. I know you don't believe it, but so many students come back and they go, oh my God, I thought you were lying, but oh, look at that. I'm doing research every day. So there you go. And I will have some of those people come talk to class so that you can see exactly how they have never escaped research. It's like the La Brea top hits. So I'm excited to have you guys in class. I know you'll do well. Don't be nervous because research is fun. Okay, it really is exciting and fun and can lead to big things for you. Okay, I think that's it. So be on the lookout for another video next week. And we'll start with the intro. And you can call me, text me, whatever. In the meantime, I'll check the Facebook, Liz Victor Facebook, and put in a friend request, and I'll look to see if you're on my list, and then boom, accept you. And then we could FaceTime. Hey, this is my thing. And don't forget, if you want me to look at your proposal from Psych and Law, just email it to me at the Tiffin email. Okay? See you next week, my dragons. It's a great day to be a dragon.